All right, what's on the bench today? It is a GMRS radio for review. This was sent into the channel by Redivus. This is one of their names that they use on some of their products. IMSAI, I guess. IMSAI, I don't know. Anyway, it's a standard GMRS radio, and so you need to be licensed. And let's see, what else do we need to know? Let's take a look at what comes with the thing. You get a programming cable, a drop-in charger, a wall wart, because you can charge it with USB-C, which is down here, so you can either put it in the drop-in charger or charge it with USB-C. I really like that they've added that now to things, because you don't always have the drop-in charger with you. Comes with a little strap and a belt clip, so all the standard stuff. So the radio has regular GMRS stuff. It has an FM radio, so you can listen to your tunes. It has NOAA weather stations, so you can get those. It is a standard GMRS radio. It feels chunky in the hand. It feels nice, nicely built. Let's open up the battery compartment here. There we go. So nice, pretty big battery, 2,800 milliamp hours. This is the model HA1G. HA1G, okay? All right. It looks familiar. It looks like another radio that I reviewed, so this one may appear in other models as well. But it looks pretty similar to some other radio I've reviewed. It has a volume knob that turns it on. So it's 2-channel. It has a knob on the top for selecting the channel. The antenna is attached. There is, we'll do it later, there's a band that you can take off, and there's a set screw. You can loosen the set screw and you can take off the antenna. It just has a set screw in it right now. We will go ahead and measure some of its performance. I expect it to be a lot like everything else these days. It's just fine. I don't know how many watts this is. Let's take a look at the specifications. All right, 30 channels, up to 250 custom channels, so you can program it, like I say. 136 to 174, 400 to 480, but receive only. It only transmits on GMRS. It does NOAA, it does FM, and then it transmits from 462 to 467, 250 channels, 7.4 volts, 50 ohms, blah, blah, blah. Here we go, less than 5 watts. That's the standard. GMRS is limited to 5 watts on a handheld. Adjacent power, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure it's just a fine GMRS radio. Now, we'll do some tests, and then we'll do the final test, which is why you would want to buy this radio. Let's see here. Power, transmit, audio. Yeah, it's all the standard stuff. I'm sure you can go to their website and look at the manual for HA1G. But the thing that I find different from this one and different from other reviews that I'm going to be doing or have done in the past is that this is claimed to be IP67. Now, what is IP67? Well, that is a international designation for how rugged the thing is. And IP6 talks about dust in this thing, what can get inside of it, and 6 says it's completely protected from dust, so dust cannot get in here. And then the 7, it goes from 0 to 8. 7 is that you can get this thing wet and it'll still work. And actually you can put it in up to 1 meter of water for half an hour. And then level 8 is it goes beyond that, and it's up to the manufacturer to tell you how much beyond that. So level 8 is just like, well, it's better than 7, and we'll let the manufacturer tell you how much better than 7 it is. But this is IP67, so we will try out its waterproofness. But I think before we do that, let's go ahead, in case I kill it, let's go ahead and measure its output power and its spurious harmonics and see how it does. All right, so there's this little rubber band here, and we'll just pull that up, and that exposes a grub screw here. I don't know if it's Torx or, let's see here, let's take a good look at it. Oh man, it's black on black. My eyes, when you get old, black on black just is really, really hard to see. That looks just like a normal, looks like a normal hex screw to me. So, let me see if I can find one that fits. All right, it turns out this set screw was not cranked down, so it's very, very loose in there. That's good for me. So this thing should just unscrew. Yeah, there we go, nice. Maybe they decided not to torque them down unless you really wanted to do it yourself. I don't know. Anyway, that's the first one I've ever seen that's been loose. But it's just a normal SMA. SMA female on the radio, SMA male on the antenna. So yeah, let's hook it up to. I'm sitting in front of the spectrum analyzer, so why don't we go ahead and hook it up to that. All right, so I have the radio hooked up through a 10 watt 30 dB attenuator, and so we can transmit into the, turn the radio on, transmit into, there we see it. Okay, so we are sweeping from 400 megahertz to 2 gigahertz, so I see no spurs at all. So the spurious nature of this thing is perfect. All right, and then let's look at the power. Let's sweep to 500 megahertz. Then we get a nice thing there, and then let's do a, let's see here, oops. Do a max hold on that. Okay, and then we can do a peak. And we are measuring 37.28 dBm, or we can change the units to watts. We're getting 5.33 watts. Okay, so it's outputting the wattage correctly, and it's outputting no spurs. So it's passing that test with flying colors. All right, next test we're going to test the IP67 waterproofness. This is supposed to be good for submersion in water for 30 minutes. What we're going to do is I'm going to use my radio test set. I have it set to give me some DTMF tones. And you can see that we can hear it. A little bit of scratchiness on it because I have like a 3-inch antenna on my generator set to minus 60 dBm, so it's I don't want to be transmitting everywhere else. So, but we can see it's working just fine. And what we're going to do is drop it in water. Oh man, I shouldn't have dropped it so violently. But anyway, there you go. So we're going to leave it in there. We'll check the watch. And let's see here. Let me do the chronographer thing here. I'll set my my Speedmaster, and we will check it in an hour, half an hour from now. All right, according to my watch, it's been 30 minutes. Is it still working? Sounds good to me. Yeah. And people are wondering, yeah, it really, you just shake the water out of it and gets a, speaker works fine. So yeah, I think it's good to go. Let's dry it off and talk about some other things. All right, let's see if there's water in the battery compartment. It probably is. I don't know. I don't think there was any sealing on that, but I don't think it matters either. So let's get that out of there. Yeah, there's a little bit of water in there. But see, this connector type is sealed. And so it's waterproof. So that's why they chose that particular type of connector. And on this side, of course, it's just molded in. So this is all nice and waterproof. So yeah, there you go. Really, the only thing you have to worry about is the speaker, and just knock the water out of it, and everything's hunky-dory. Now, I do like the menu system. It's much different than any other radio I've come across. It's actually seems more user-friendly, really, like FM radio.
Classical Chinese dance in a large-scale performance featuring...
All right, and there's also the weather things, NOAA weather list. We can get into that. I think... Oh, I've got both on. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's fun. I've got FM and NOAA on at the same... Oh, turned it off. I've got NOAA and FM on at the same time. So let's change that. FM NOAA. That's pretty fancy.
For tonight, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots.
Yeah, so that works fine. Like I said, the menu is very verbose and a lot easier to follow than some of the other ones that you may be used to. It actually says what it says, and it's a little bit easier to understand. So, other things about the radio is it does have, I believe, high power, low power. It knows how to do that with the different FRS channels and GMRS channels. One of the nice features of this radio that I know a lot of people ask for is it does have microphone gain settings. I'm not exactly so sure where those are. Yeah, here we go, mic gain. So mic gain, you can have it set to normal, low, strengthen. All right. So it does have microphone gain. Has a Roger beep if you like that. Yeah, I think it's a nice radio. So passes my test. Okay, well, that was my review of the HA1G GMRS radio from Retevis.